Narrowboat, Narrowboat, Narrowboat Will. Who's he? No idea.
I shall tell you who he is. It's one of those nasty little boatmen. It lives on a boat. How disgusting. Hello and welcome as you join me here in the action-packed vlog from last time. Peeling masking tape off. This is a very, very dangerous thing to do, peeling masking tape. Next to the water, I could actually fall into that crack there. It's very dangerous. If you don't do this at home, well, you couldn't do it at home, could you? Not a narrowboat. But if you don't do this at home, peeling masking tape off next to water, it's very dangerous. Yeah, so the last one was just painting really, and it was just, you know, it's already scratched up to high heaven. So, and this hand here, that's a stunt hand. It's not my real hand to peel the dangerous masking tape off. But yeah, it turned out all right. I was happy with the results, but I did get invited to a Sunday lunch, so that's nice. I'm just off to, somebody's offered to buy me or make me lunch today. I think it's shepherd's pie and crumble. Just half of my favourite. Couldn't find a clean t-shirt. Put one of my t-shirts on. Oh no, hey, oh, hey, posh in it. So yeah, it's about 20 minutes away in the van. It's a little hamlet, not far from here. So I'm going to go over there and hopefully not camera shy and you get to meet them. I think their boat's called Wild Blue Yonder, but let's find out, shall we? People say to me, why do you do that with your eyes? Because one of my sons, he had poor eyesight growing up, had a lazy eye, and we used to do eye exercises together like that. So that's a private joke between me and Bradley. Bradley, if you're watching, you'll probably laugh at that. I've made it to the little hamlet. Looks very quiet. I'm just waiting now. It's a little hamlet. It's lovely. Started raining. Look at them behind me. Looks like it. I felt a bit awkward sitting there waiting, like some kind of dodgy deal going down or something. ABS light's still on, not. Ugh, hey, goes on and off. Don't know what it is. I'm getting rather peckish. I'm looking forward to this. Alpacas and lemurs. Hello, mate. Today, to have a beautiful dinner. Oh, that's gorgeous, doesn't it? With Filthy Thumbs.
Oh.
Names? Mark.
Liz.
And Liz. There we are. Yeah, brilliant. That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I'll get stuck into that.
Looks like I've got the biggest one.
Oh, that was that beautiful dinner. Shepherd's pie with cheese on it with a lovely crumble throughout, and the crumble tasted like caramel. It's beautiful flavour to it. Thanks Mark and Liz, beautiful that was. Well, anyway, I'm off down to, I want to go and spend some time in nature for a few days, so I've decided to go down to the Little River Ouse and spend a few days. There's a mooring down there that's very, very quiet, and I do really enjoy being immersed in nature, knowing that there's nobody else about. Oh, you're dead boring, you are. I know, it seems that way, doesn't it? But I get really excited by it. Oh, something wrong with you. I know. There could be, couldn't there? Let's go anyway. I mean, in fact, I've covered all this area now, so there's not really much more to film. But I thought, what's my favourite spots? I want to go back. So the Little Ouse was one of my favourite spots. Towards Brandon. I'm not going to Brandon. That's a horrible place. It's not a horrible place, it's just the moorings are not very good. Apparently it's been done now. Oh, somebody said it's been done now, I can go back. No, thank you, don't want to go back. That's it now for Brandon. Anyway, here we go, we're off. It's not actually a lot to see on this time of year. Very dull. I get a bit low. I get a bit of low energy this time of year, you know, when it comes to, there's nothing. It's like a grey zone when there's no, spring's not quite here yet, winter's just leaving. It's like a, I don't know, but I listened to a podcast about a woman that escaped from North Korea. She said that a lot of people died in the spring because they scraped through the winter winter and there's no bugs or plants to eat, because they survive on bugs and plants, especially in the north of Korea, and the average age is about 60. I reckon that most people are dying from malnutrition in North Korea. But in the rich cities, everyone eats well, but outside of that, all scrimping and scraping. I think to myself, this is where we're going. We have these 50-minute cities, and we're going to end up on the outskirts, all starving and scrimping and scraping for survival. Oh, yeah, dystopian ideas, I know. You see it coming, can't you? Just see the thin wedge coming, if you allow it to continue. This power mad people don't want the best for us, you know. They just want to control everything, you know. I want to be in control, but they want all the luxury, but they want everyone else not to have any, sort of thing. Everyone knows it, but I don't know. It's just a bit scary, to be honest. Yeah, as they say, that flat I'm feeling. That's the ideas are coming up. That's probably a reflection of how I'm feeling this time of year. But still cruising, still trying to keep your chin up. Love it, you know. I need that vitamin D. Come on, sunshine. I need vitamin D supplements. I know it's just not the same as getting those positive protons from the sunshine, the ions flowing through your body, you know. But all the birds are making nests. They're all getting ready to for the summer activity of procreation, as you call it. And where's my procreation in the spring? I don't know. Humans do it all year round, don't they? Usually in the winter, you get a lot of summer babies because people stay in bed a lot in winter, don't they? It's warmer, so obviously, you know, I bet they all. A bit of Elvis on the radio, and no, I'm joking. What am I going on about? Just waffling, aren't I? Yeah, I'm heading down to the Little Ouse. I'm going to spend a couple of days on the Goba moorings, where it's completely, utterly peaceful and quiet, and out the way of. There's nobody down there either. Just I don't like Little Port. I don't know why. I don't like mooring there. It's funny, isn't it? Perhaps it's because the bank's there. Perhaps it's there's a tower, there's a radio mast there. Perhaps it's that's causing a bad vibe. I'm not sure. I just don't like it there. You know, funny, and I've spoken to other people about Little Port, and they don't like it there either. But it's a beautiful place. Strange. Anyway, I stop waffling now. I love this little house on the riverbank. It's very sad looking house, isn't it? I think it's suffering with subsidence, and the walls are all crooked and the windows are not quite straight. It's got a lot of cute character to it, hasn't it? As you can see, it's just a typical March day. It's overcast, dull, nippy, wet, you know, it's windy. It's just one of the typical, that's why it gets so low in March. A lot of people do. A lot of people get this flat feeling. I don't know why that is. It probably is lack of vitamin D, I'm not sure. This is the entrance to the Little Ouse. I'm just hoping that by spending a few days in nature, it sort of energise me and sort of lift my spirits a little bit. Stop feeling so flat and lethargic. Like a victim of the recent high winds we've had. Get high winds here, there's nothing to diffuse that wind, so it gets really strong winds in this area. Just enough room for me to squeeze through here, which is nice. Sort of know how this chap feels, waiting for the sun to come and some warmth. And windy, very cold as well. I think this boat on the left, the blue one, is called the Kookaburra. I'm sure they watch my vlogs and they enjoy them thoroughly. Actually, I'm not sure if they do, I just made that up. It sounded good, didn't it? This is one of our seal friends that lives in the area. It's always amazing to see them. It's shocking, but amazing. It's a shame, the last time I was here, that boat was floating. Got a sad look on his face now, isn't it? I'm sure it'll live again in the summer. I think it was could have been Nick and Polly that told me that this place used to be an inn or a bar or a pub, whatever you want to call it. All the boaters used to meet there. Look at Monk Jack deer there. Look at the Monk Jacks right in the undergrowth. Where am I going now? There is a large population of deer in this area, and you see them all over the place. It's amazing to see them in groups. I can see some white domes in the distance. I'm sure they're either satellite discs or radar station for the local RAF. Love it down here on this little river Ouse. So quiet. There's no footfall. There's no paths. Oh, miserable you are. I know. I'm not miserable. I'm very happy to be down here. To be honest, I think a lot of us would give their right arm for a bit of peace and quiet sometimes, just in nature. You know, it's very. Being in nature is very deep. Goes back right, it goes right into our genes and our history, you know. It's very deep. There's something within it, something in that. If you're in a city, I think you're missing the part of that. Always longing for it deep down. That's why people go to the beach and they go chill out, and just they've got to have something to do with nature, you know. I search it out, I look for it. These places. And the weather's going to start warming up. It's going to be a beautiful place to hang out for a couple of days. Then onto the middle levels. Just look at it, it's just stunning. Yeah, it's brown. It's brown and not grown yet, but when that spring comes in, this will be the most stunning place to be. on. Get the back end into there and the front end on the other one, on liquids in. Listen. It's wondrous. This is what I long for, this kind of stuff. Let me show you. Oh, terrible camera. Let me turn it off a minute. See the paintwork. Look at the difference. A little bit of couple of days of painting. There's a couple of scars still there, but I filled most of it. After that meal yesterday, a beautiful meal, they gave me, Mark, his missus gave me a lovely baseball cap, and I said to him, in the morning when I left, I thought to myself, I need a new baseball cap. Where would I get one from? The state of that, look. I thought, I've got to get a new baseball cap. And I got to their house, and they gave me this baseball cap. Didn't say anything. It's the law of attraction. This is the emblem of the fens, the flag of the fens. And there's a Facebook page called Fen and Flag by James Bowman. There, look. And he designed this emblem for the fens. I've also got a badge and key ring. Also got a sort of a bandana type thing. Gave me dinner and gave me this as well, and they bought me a coffee. Wow, amazing. Also got a sticker which I'm going to stick on the window. Oh yeah, sticker there, look. It's going to stick on the window. And also another magnetic one there, look. Go on the outside. And also a beautiful map of the area. Let me just try and get this out with one hand. Bear with. Teeth and hands come in handy. I want to put this in the picture, in the frame or something, you know. When you want it to come out, it just falls out on the floor. When you want it to come out, that's it. There we are. Let's put that up there and hold it. That's when you need three hands. Look at that. Beautiful map. That'd look great in a frame, wouldn't it? And I came over here, look, down here, and I've been all around this area. I've loved it. I think that deserves a really filthy thumbs up, doesn't it? There you go, all the bird sounds you can eat. Wasn't the best of weather, but there's no wind and I didn't really care. Some people might find this sort of thing terrifying, being on their own, middle of nowhere. I find it exhilarating and energising. Just the peace, the tranquility, reflections in the skies. It's a great place just to be yourself and just get lost in your thoughts and your environment. Go for long walks and just be a human in nature.